Hey guys, it's your girl Queenie here from Jamaican Queen, and today I'm here with an amazing recipe. You know Easter is around the corner, so with that said and done, we have to make our Easter bun. Listen, all the measurements will be in my description box, so just go ahead and jot that down below. You can screenshot it, you can print it out and save it. It's an amazing recipe, and I'd really like for you to try this and stop by the expensive Easter bun them, because we can do it ourselves, people. So let's just get into it. I try to minimize my containers as much as I can. So like all my spices are in this container, my flour here, you know, egg and butter, like everything I need is already placed out and measured out to the right measurement. And as I said, the measurement for this, the exact measurement, will be in the description box down below. So let's get into the makings so you can see how to put this amazing Jamaican spice bun slash Easter bun. For me, is eat it when I want it, because it's all year round thing. And just stay tuned with your queen now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this with a friend, because I know just you alone want to make your own thing. So just make the thing circulate. Get into the video. I'm going to start by sifting my flour. Sifting the flour will help the flour be a little bit more light and airy. You understand? We don't want it too dense and things. So I'm going to sift my flour and my spices. You can go ahead and shake it like this from side to side, or you can pat it. There's many ways to the system game. When you're doing the patting though, you have to move from side to side, because it will start going off one edge. So easier is this way, if you have a big enough container. So see, we're all done. Easy. 1, 2, 3. All my flour and spices all sifted together. And ta-da! I'm gonna set this off to the side over here and come over with this container. Now this container has egg and melted butter and a little bit of lemon to cut the rawness. You could also add lemon zest. It's in the measurements are all in the description down below. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my little mixture here. This is the molasses jam wine, wet ingredient. This is all it right here. So get a big enough container that can hold everything and just dump it in and stir it up. The butter is semi-melted. It was fully melted, but while adding it to the egg, it cooled down, I guess, and there you go. Now I have my Dragon Stout. You can use Guinness or you can use Malta, but I'm using Dragon Stout because I have it. I'm gonna just add that to the same container right here and stir it all into place. You see? Oh, this amazingness. I'm finding myself in a wee bit of trouble, as my container may not be as big enough. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna hand that over to the side, and I'm gonna bring up my flour. I'm only doing this because I'm running out of container space, as you can see. So I'm gonna pour this off into my flour mixture and try and mix this all together. We're gonna leave some in the container. As I said, this step is only because my container was not big enough. I'm going to add my sugar to my wet ingredient, and I'm gonna stir the sugar in. I'm gonna mix the sugar until it's fully or semi-dissolved, people. kind of careful and gentle with your mixing because I just spilled some. If it's not fully dissolved, don't worry about it, sweetheart. It will be when you get to mixing in this big bowl right here. Okay? Smells so good. So there we go. Now we're gonna bring this container back over here and dump all of this out in the container. And you gotta scrape your container out because we cannot afford to lose any, and I mean any of that good stuff. And coming with my wooden spoon. See, for this you can use a hand mixer if you have one, or you can use a whisk or a fork, whatever that makes it into place. I have a wooden spoon and that's what I'm going to use. So we're gonna mix this all together. And it is getting there. It is smelling amazing. The house smells great. And it does start bake yet. So just imagine when this touch the oven. Like, I'm really trying to get everything. I'm really trying to get everything, people. After this is all mixed in, people, all the ingredients are incorporated together. We're gonna go ahead and add our raisin. You know, the star of the show, because you cannot have spice bun without the raisin. So right here I have some cherries that I had soaking in wine for like 30 minutes. You can do it overnight, the longer the better, but mine's were soaking for like 30 minutes. I have the cherries here and I'm gonna just dump this into the container with the wine and everything, because as we said, we're not wasting anything. Same with my raisins. I had them soaking in wine. They both were soaked in like a half cup of wine. And the raisins and cherries together came out to a cup. And as I say, the measurements in the description box, so just check it out down there. I'm gonna wind this in. However, the amount of wine and cherries that you add to your stuff is up to you. You see, if you add this amount that I said, that I suggested down below, and you find that it's not enough, it's not quite there, you like your bun with a little bit more spice, just go ahead and add more. You can add 2 cups, 3 cups. It's all up to you, right? So there we go. Looking nice. And all ready. So here it is, people. Nothing to it. Quick, easy, and simple spice bun. Now I have here some bread loaves. They're non-stick bread loaves, so I'm not gonna add anything in the middle or anything. I'm not gonna grease it either. So these are 9 inches, and let's see how many, if it's gonna be able to give me 2 9-inch bun. That would be perfect, because it will take me a day to eat one. I don't know how it tastes so. Now I'm gonna scrape off my spoon, and if you use a mixer, go right ahead and scrape that off. As I said, we cannot afford to waste such heavenly goodness. At this time, you can preheat your oven, or your oven should have already been preheated to 360 degrees. That's 360 degrees, people. Not too hot, because you need to give this enough time to do its own little thing, right? Looks like it's just gonna give me one, which is fine. It's a pretty big bread loaf. You get a scrapey your container. All nice and beautiful. Oh, I wish you could smell this right now, right? There you have it, people. You're gonna wanna tap this down on the counter. Give it a few taps so the air bubbles at the bottom will come up to the top. And this works with everything that you're baking. I don't know if you're seeing the air bubbles right now. But give it a few taps. I'm gonna grab some cherries and lay them on top here. We're gonna make the bun look presentable. So here I have my cherries. I'm just gonna go ahead and add a few to the top. You can cut them in half, but I don't want to. It's just a suggestion. You can do a straight line, or you could do a straight line in the middle, or you could just do two on top. I'm gonna do two because I love the cherries, and it will make it look pretty. As I say again, this is totally up to you how much cherries and raisin you like in your bun. Right? Right. We're not overdo it, people. Everything is all done, and this is how the bun looks right now. We're gonna set this in the oven and at 360 degrees. So right here, guys, I have a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of jam. I'm using guava jam, and a tablespoon of honey that I warmed up in the microwave for 30 seconds and just stir it in together. This is going to be the glaze. Hey guys, so the bun has been in the oven for 1 hour and 12 minutes. After the 45 minutes mark, you can keep checking in on the bun and see how it's doing. And I have my glaze that I made here. I just microwaved honey, jam, and a little bit of butter. I'm just gonna brush this all over the bun. And if you've noticed, my cherries had disappeared, but that's all fine because this bun still looks pretty amazing, okay? So here it is, guys. The place is smelling absolutely amazing, and this is 24 hours after I baked it because I wanted to give it full time to like sit and cool down. And no, we're gonna cut into this. Simply amazing. I'm just gonna cut into this right now. I don't want to break it. So I'm being as gently as I could possibly be. Oh, so smells so good. And there you have it, guys. Jamaican Spice Bun.